What's up, guys? My name is Jane. I am a wife, mother, and a nurse, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So my husband and I wanted to go over what we consider to be essentials that we carry in this bag on day to day. So let's get into it. So this is our diaper bag here. The brand is Leke, L-E-K-E. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but we got this off of Amazon. It was on our registry, so we were gifted it. But it is from Amazon, and it was approximately $54, so quite cost efficient if that matters to you. We liked it because of the sleek design, the size. It is quite big and quite deep. And also we liked how it looked structurally. So it looked, and it feels very sturdy, has a good foundational base. And we like that compared to some of the others that we were considering that kind of didn't have that structural base, if you will, more so the ones that you kind of throw over your shoulder. So that's why we opted to go for this one. Outside of that, it comes with a bunch of pockets. You can never have too many pockets. So I'll just show you a closer look at the very front here. This flaps open. It comes with little pouches that are insulated, if you will. And this is where you can keep bottles to keep them warm. So we thought that was a really neat feature. It has pockets on the sides, which we just use to keep any and everything in. And then once we go into the bag, it's very deep. I don't know if you can make that out. And it comes with a bunch of pockets on the inside too, which we loved, lots of zippers. Obviously it comes with straps, so you can wear it as a backpack, but what we thought was really neat was that you could clip the top here and then carry it as a bag like this if you don't want to wear it over your shoulders. So we really like that feature too. And then lastly, I thought this was a really neat feature. This pouch here at the back opens. So let's say you need to get into your diaper bag, you need to get something that's at the very bottom. You don't have to be digging and rummaging through just to get something that's all the way down there. You can actually just open up the back pocket here, reach into it and close it back up and be on your way. So we thought that was very convenient. So yes, this is the bag. I would recommend it. We like it. It's sleek. It gets the job done. And I like that it's also not too big, because I found that, like, I know most women here, if you're watching this, you can relate. When you have a big bag, you throw any and everything in there. And sometimes that can work against you because you can be rummaging through that for days. So I like that it's big, but I like that it's not too big. So it kind of forced us to condense what we were bringing out and just really bring what we need. I will put the link in the description below to this item on Amazon so you can have a look at it yourself. So now let's get into what we keep in the diaper bag. So first, a pacifier. I mean, our daughter never really took to a pacifier, but we did keep it in there. It was nice to have when we were trying to get her to take it and she would be fussy. I would just, kind of put it in her mouth and hold it there because she would spit it out otherwise. So it was nice to have this with us. And we had a little clip too. So not only could you clip this on her clothes to keep it in place, it was attached to these silicone beads. And so that doubled as a teether. Now that she's teething, she's almost 6 months. It's nice for her to have this so she can suck on it, and it's kind of soothing for her gums. Then next, a nursing cover. This one is really neat. It's also off of Amazon. I liked it because not only did it double as a car seat cover, so especially when she was very young and I wanted to protect her from all the elements, just throw this over her car seat and it did the trick. It also doubled as a nursing cover. So when it was time to nurse and maybe I was in public or places that I needed a little bit more privacy, all you do is you just throw this over your head. I won't fully demonstrate it, but once you put it on, it's sitting on you like this, and then you can plop your baby underneath, and then you can nurse comfortably. And in a bind, you could also use this as a blanket. So 10 out of 10 would recommend a nursing cover. Next, wipes. Of course, you're gonna need wipes, not only for diaper changes, but just for the mess that happens during the day-to-day with a baby. These are the water-based wipes. So we like that because not only did it not have all of those really weird additives that you cannot pronounce, it was nice because we could use it on her face. Now that she's almost 6 months, she's drooling a lot. So these are nice to have. You could also use it on our hands. when we were out and she would spit up. Sometimes we would go to restaurants and she would spit up, you know, on the floor, on the table. Wipes were nice to have so that we could just clean up our mess and be on our way. And also, sorry, I just wanted to mention that a lot of companies do actually offer travel-sized wipes. So if you don't want to carry around this big thing because it is quite heavy, you can opt for a more travel-sized bag of wipes. And yeah, it's probably half the size. And also on Amazon, they do offer other products where you can actually put wipes into a little pouch and you can keep that with you and just be refilling it as you go. So you're really not bringing this around. Next, of course, you're gonna need diapers. I like to keep maybe 5 to 6 diapers in our diaper bag at all times, especially when my baby was a newborn. As you know, they're literally just eating, pooping, and sleeping. A lot of poop, a lot of pee, a lot of diapers. So having diapers is necessary. Like I said, 5 to 6. And I like to keep 6 in there because on the days, you know, when we would use 2 and then I forgot to refill it for the next time we were going out, I wouldn't be in a bind because I would still have 4 that I would be able to use. So diapers. Next, a change pad. So a lot of the diaper bags that you can purchase now will come with a changing pad. If they don't come with a changing pad, you can purchase them almost anywhere. Of course, you can purchase them on Amazon. So this one did not come with the diaper bag, but it's actually the same brand. I was gifted this as well. That's why I had to pause. Yeah, it's the same brand, and we were gifted it, and it's great because it is very, very sturdy. It's thick and it's big, and that was important because a lot of these changing pads, they're small, and then you have little ones' limbs hanging off or her arm, like her head hanging off. This one, there was a spot for her head, you know, her arms if she needed, and it's also easy to clean. It comes with a little pouch where you can keep diaper wipes. I don't use it for that, but you can if you want. Has little pockets on the side here, and easy to clean. I think that's very, very important with a change pad. Easy to clean. And also they do offer what would be, I guess, disposable change pads. So these are just ones that are made out of like almost a paper-like material. And I sometimes use those too, more so when I have to change her in less than ideal spots. So maybe a public restroom when I don't even want to put this pad directly on the little table that folds out onto it. I just don't consider it to be the most sanitary. So I like to put down a disposable pad and then this pad. So they have that option as well too. Next, Muslin Swaddle blanket. We swear by these. I loved these, especially in the beginning. You could use them as everything, literally everything. It's very light, it was breathable. Our baby was born in the summertime, so when we would be out for a walk, sometimes I would open it all the way and then put this over the car seat to prevent the sun from hitting her directly. If I was also in a bind and I didn't have my nursing cover, I would just throw it on me like that. Could also be used as a blanket, and sometimes we would also use it as a burp cloth if we didn't have an actual cloth. And when somebody wanted to hold the baby, we would just drape this over them and they could take our little one and we wouldn't have to worry about her spitting up on their clothes, which 9 times out of 10 she did. So the Muslin Swaddle blankets, you can get them almost anywhere. I would recommend these. They were great. Of course, bibs goes without saying. Why? You can never have too many bibs, especially if your baby spits up a lot. Our baby, well, she doesn't spit up as much as she did before, but in the very, very beginning, when her system is very immature and she's learning how to eat and how to digest, she was spitting up all the time, all the time. So it just helped to have lots of bibs on hand. I think I would have maybe like 6 to 7 bibs at a time. And sometimes depending on how long we would be out of the house, she would go through all of them. So I would recommend bibs. These ones are Child of Mine by Carter. We liked it because it's cotton on the front, but I don't even know what this material is on the back, but it didn't seep through to her chest. It kept her chest dry. So that was really important to us because the traditional bibs that we did have, they were cute, they were very stylish, but once they would get wet, they would just seep to the outfit she was wearing, and it just wasn't very comfortable, wasn't practical. So we opted for these, and I believe that we got these at Walmart, but you can buy them anywhere. And piggybacking off of that, you're gonna wanna have an outfit or outfits for your baby to change into, depending on how long you're out of the house for. As mentioned, my baby, she spat up a lot. So I like to keep maybe 2 to 3 different outfits in our diaper bag, and more times than not, she would go through these outfits. And yeah, it's just nice to have. On that note, also, if you have space, you can also bring a change of clothes for yourself or for dad, because there's nothing worse than you being out. Something happens, your daughter spits up on you, there's a blowout, and you have to walk around with a huge wet spot for God knows how long. So if you're able to fit it, you can throw maybe a neutral shirt into your bag, or if you have access to a vehicle, you can keep an outfit in the trunk. And so if and when that does happen, you can just comfortably change it to something else and be on your way. Next. My sister gifted us this really neat bag dispenser, if you will, and basically, it's just what it sounds like. It just dispenses bags, but I liked it because sometimes we would change her diaper in less than ideal places, and it's nice because you can just rip out a bag and throw the diaper in there. Even if you don't have one of these cute little dispensers, you can just keep a couple bags. You know the bags that they have at the grocery store that for your veggies? We usually grab one, an extra one when we're there, and we keep that in the bag, and then I can just use that for her soiled diapers. Next, hand sanitizer. You're gonna always wanna have hand sanitizer. It's just a staple, even post-pandemic. It's just nice to have. You never know when your hands are gonna be dirty, when you have to touch your baby's face, when you have to touch your baby, period. It's nice to have access to antibacterial solution. Hand sanitizer is key. Also, nursing pads. If you're breastfeeding, these are nice to have because, as you know, leaks are inevitable. They're gonna happen. And again, there's nothing worse than being out on the town. You look down and you got 2 giant wet spots on your chest. So it's nice to have these as a backup just in case. There you have it. That is what my husband and I keep in my baby's diaper bag. Like and comment, let me know. Do you keep the same things in your diaper bag? Do you keep something different? Do you have any suggestions of what I could do? I'd love to read it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you the next video.